Let me ask you an honest question, okay? So, I got to make a few videos here. I am going to go into the shower, but I got to make a few videos first. Let me ask you an honest question. If you knew I was making, I don't know, tons of money on YouTube, whatever you want to call something, to some people, hundreds of thousands is a lot. To some people, millions are a lot. Let's just call it the high hundreds of thousands, okay, a year on YouTube. And the reason why I was making this money was because I was lying to everybody. Like I was telling everybody all these things that were costing them tons of money. They were losing their asses in the stock market because they're listening to me, right? They're struggling. In some cases, struggling to the point where they have to, ask family for money or friends to borrow money to keep the electric on, to keep the heat on, to put food on the table. Okay, like I'm talking serious, like in some cases, sleeping in their cars because they can't afford a hotel room. And I'm making 40, 50,000 a month. And the thing is, I just want to be perfectly clear. I'm making this money lying to everybody. Like I'm some kind of knowledgeable guy with Wall Street experience. I got insider tips. I got Wall Street connections. I got all of this, word on the street, all this stuff. Okay. Now, you're listening to me. You're losing your ass. You're losing your life savings. You're losing everything you got, right? But I'm making a fortune. Now, here's the best part. You also have no evidence that the advice, or whatever you want to call it, let's not call it advice. I take that back. The entertainment, let's say, okay, that I'm giving, okay, because it really is ultimately entertainment, right? That I'm giving to you, I don't even follow my own entertainment. So in other words, I don't own AMC. I have no AMC shares, none, zero. None. But I'm sitting back with my feet up, cashing up like a Comanche baby, like a king. And I'm loving life. I'm all the mistakes I made in my life, right? I'm taking your money, the money that, because you're clicking on my videos, and I'm paying my restitution back at $73,000. Okay. I'm like doing wonderful. I'm looking at a house in Florida I want to buy. I'm like, yeah, this looks real nice. I think maybe it's got a little pool, not bad, nice, I'm doing all of this while AMC is heading under 10. Everybody is losing money. People have lost fortunes on Clove because they're listening to me, right? And I'm making all this money. I mean, now, let's flip the card. If this was the Eighth Father, if this was me and I was making all this money and you were losing money, listen to me, man, you would be on my balls like flies on honey, baby. You would be ripping me a new asshole. You would be, and you know it. And you know it's true, girl, you know it's true, 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 true. Ooh, ooh, Eighth Father, I hate you, you know, right? Okay. But it's something about this bald-headed friggin' buffoon, Lou, that he gets a get-out-of-jail-free card. Literally, he gets a pass. No matter how many people he's costing money, no matter how many lies he's telling, no matter all the bullshit that leads to nothing, that amounts to nothing. Like I had this guy tell me the other day, he provides valuable DD, Lou. Valuable DD. Are you nuts? What valuable DD? That he's friggin' in Central Park, friggin', God only knows why he's it. You know what I think it is? Look, this is what it is. Lou has made money, but the problem is he's such a loser that most of the money had to go back to pay his restitution. Like I already did the math on this. If he made $200,000, you got to figure $80,000 at least for taxes, right? Then you got to figure another $73,000 in restitution. Then you got to figure all the money that this guy, he has to buy his Spanish rice and beans, whatever it is. He goes on vacation that's on us too. Okay, the vacation to the Dominican Republic or medical treatment. We're funding all of it. Now he's looking for a down payment on a house. We're funding it. So believe it or not, he still doesn't really have that much money left because it's like he was in such a bad situation in his life. He had to pay off all this restitution, taxes. He's got to pay his taxes, right? Because he doesn't want to go back to jail. The thing is, he doesn't have a lot of money, but he doesn't even deserve the money he made because he's making it lying. That's the thing. He's making it lying to people. Robot Godzilla, Elon Musk, Evergrande, inflation, interest rates, war, everything's going to cause a squeeze. March 3rd, when the transparency rule goes into effect, if we don't squeeze a march, we're not going to squeeze it all. This is not obsession. What I'm trying to do is expose this guy because he's hurting a lot of people. I honestly don't know why you watch this guy for. Everybody's losing money off this buffoon. I got people calling me up. I got people texting me every day, hey, Father, I'm down so much money, I want to sue Lou. They want to sue. You know how Lou talks about suing? There are people, not even me. Not even me. There are people right now that are putting together a Lou compilation, okay, of everything he said because that Lou cost them so much money. And I'm not even talking about me. I'm not even talking about me. So you just know it's not obsession. It's reality. You're dealing with a con man. You're dealing with the biggest fraudster hustler out there. Lou's a hustler. That's it. And he found a niche. He's making a lot of money, but he's making money at the expense of others. See, to me, he's no different than Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin and Lou, to me, are the same, and I'll explain to you why. Ken Griffin makes a lot of money, too. I mean, listen, Lou doesn't make as much money as Ken Griffin, but Ken Griffin makes a lot of money, but it's off the blood, and it's off the suffering, and it's off the misery of others. And that's the same thing with Lou. Lou's making money on YouTube off the suffering and the misery and pain of others. That's not good.